Welcome everybody to another episode of Banner Recommends, where I recommend you all some manga. And here I have a manga series that I'm pretty sure a lot of people who have been on the internet quite for a while now are more so well aware of compared to all the other mangas that I have done recently. And this series came out all the way back in 2019, and I feel like it's still very prevalent to this day. This one is, of course, Bocchi the Rock. If you've seen the anime of this, then you would most definitely know what it is about. It is about this girl right here named Hitori Goto, who ends up being dragged into a band with her three friends from high school, and the very idea of interacting with any of her classmates definitely makes her into an anxious mess. The series is very much meant to be a comedic series. It is in a four-panel sort of format, similar to series like Azumanga Daioh, and this tone is very similar to series like K-On! As it involves a bunch of high school students forming a band, but it definitely leans more into the comedy side of it, and it's sort of meant, I feel like, sort of parodies the idea of like having social anxiety in like a school-related sort of setting. A lot of the main parts that are sort of memorable in the series would be scenes where Goto ends up showing her anxiety, which, it makes it is funny for a while, but eventually it gets to a point where it seems like she has to it feels like you wish that she would like just slow down sort of and not be like as overly anxious, which, I mean, sure, that's essentially what the main plot is more or less about as you go through all the different segments of the manga. And the series is actually, I believe, almost finished being translated. I believe there are 6 volumes currently out, which I have all 6 of them, but there are 7 in total, so there's still 1 more volume left. So if you are interested in getting this series, I would most definitely recommend waiting until the final volume comes out in English, because chances are, if it's a short series like this, you're probably going to end up being able to find a box set, which would end up being a lot cheaper compared to just buying them all individually. But if you enjoy series like K-On! And you enjoy comedy-related stuff, and if you feel like you can actually relate to the main character right here in terms of overall anxious tendencies, then I feel like this series would be right up your alley.